Kalaheo Mustangs. Let's go courtside to play-by-play announcers Chaz Mihara and Kara McLean.
Aloha and good evening, volleyball fans, as we welcome you to Salt Lake, here the home of the Menehune. Chaz Mihara alongside Kara McLean here for some OIA East Division girls volleyball here tonight, as here on senior night nonetheless, Kalaheo has took the trip through H3 and has made their way here as we are getting set for some OIA girls volleyball action. Kara, we have two very talented teams here tonight. There's so much that we can talk about, so many again, just experience on the court from both teams, and I'm looking forward to this matchup here tonight.
Absolutely, and you're not alone there. I think all eyes are on this match tonight. We've seen players from other OIA schools, other OIA coaches in the gym. It's senior night tonight, last OIA game of the season, so I think the energy's really high, and I'm really excited to see how it's going to be.
Moanalua coming into this final regular season matchup is perfect, 8-0, and Kalaheo, on the other hand, is on a 7-game winning streak here tonight, and they're looking to continue that streak and maybe spoil senior night here for Moanalua. But both these teams are on winning streaks. One is going to come out victorious here tonight, and we'll come back here at the pregame show to get you set for the first serve with keys of the match and starting lineups as we come right back here to the pregame at Moanalua. This is OIA Girls Volleyball on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network.
Great things come in threes, like the game-winning field goal, a hat trick, and Timmy T's Sandwich Shop, now with 3 locations: Kailua, the Moanalua Shopping Center, and the Kapahulu Shopping Center. Visit TimmyTees.com to skip the line and order online today.
Here's Dr. Jamie Fukui with a health tip from Hawaii Pacific Health.
When it comes to breast cancer, early detection could save your life. That's why it's recommended all women get a mammogram every year, starting at age 40, or younger if there's a history of breast cancer in your family. Schedule your mammogram today at one of our medical centers or clinics. Women who get a mammogram in October will receive a special gift while supplies last.
Online scheduling is easy at hawaiipacifichealth.org/mammogram.
Dial Electric Supply is Hawaii's premier lighting distributor and supplier, serving commercial and retail customers alike. Located at 2240 Kalua Opalena Street, Dial Electric's expanded retail showroom features one of the largest selections of lighting fixtures, fans, and smart home lighting solutions. Schedule an appointment with one of their design experts to create a home lighting design that you will enjoy for many years to come. Visit dialelectricsupply.com or give them a call at 808-845-7811.
Great things come in threes, like the game-winning field goal, a hat trick, and Timmy T's Sandwich Shop, now with 3 locations: Kailua, the Moanalua Shopping Center, and the Kapahulu Shopping Center. Visit TimmyTees.com to skip the line and order online today.
OIA Athletics on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network, 95.1 FM and AM 760.
And welcome back to Moanalua High School here for the pregame show. Kalaheo versus Moanalua here on senior night. Chaz Mihara alongside Kara McLean. And we are back here at a packed house here in Moanalua Gymnasium. They have the awesome scoreboard going on right now. And actually, before this matchup, it was a very entertaining white division matchup, as that one went 3, as Moanalua was able to get the last point of that one to win it 15-14. And if that's any indication of how tonight's matchup between the varsity squads could go, this is going to be some exciting volleyball.
Definitely. Both teams are really strong programs, grown a lot in the last few years, and I think everyone's kind of looking at them as teams to beat, especially Moanalua, and that goes from the top of the program all the way down JV, white. Really strong teams that we're seeing here.
So right now I'm going to go ahead and talk about the Kalaheo Mustangs, as I want to correct myself. They are 8-1 on the season, and they're currently on an 8-game winning streak, and they were able to, their last game, defeat Castle in straight sets. And under first-year head coach in Kevin Mao, but he has been a part of the program for the past 6 seasons in volunteering. And he talked about just, although it was a brand new start for him in being the head coach, he said that transition has been smooth for him because the girls, that camaraderie, they've been around this program, they've seen him, and they kind of started the season with some really good momentum. Just unfortunate that they had to play Kahuku to start off on their first game, but ever since then, this Kalaheo team has been rolling.
Definitely. I'm glad you brought that up because Kahuku is also a really great program. They're in the running on OIA East, and it's tough to start out your season with such a strong program, especially with a first-time head coach, even though he has been around Kalaheo. But I think they've just shown how they're able to bounce back. They're a resilient team. They were swept fairly quickly against Kahuku in their first match, and then now 8-0 win streak, a lot of those in 3 sets too. So I think that just shows what Coach Kevin Mao has been able to do as head coach. He mentioned that he sped up their offense a little bit and strengthened their defense, and that's definitely showing this season.
And let's go ahead and flip the side and talk about the Moanalua na Menehune, who, again, I have to correct myself. They are 9-0 on the season, so I apologize. I missed one game on my sheet here, but they are 9-0 their last game as they they won on the road. So looking at this Moanalua team, Coach Alan Kabanting has been the king of Moanalua volleyball for many, many years, not only for the girls program, but also for the boys program. But I think one thing that he's been really excited about coming into this season, he said, we really have a really good group of freshmen coming in. And he actually picked up some freshmen on this varsity squad that might see some playing time here tonight. But there are some on the JV team that made it super hard to figure out who they were actually going to keep up. But not only that, the senior squad and all of them just kind of keeping that Moanalua mentality of we're going to compete every single night. And I think they've done an excellent job here this season in trying to complete a perfect regular season.
Definitely. Coach Kabanting mentioned that at all times there's 4 seniors on the court, which is impressive. Impressive that there's so many seniors coming out, but then also that everyone's fighting for a role on this Moanalua team. Like I mentioned, there's so many strong players throughout the entire program where there's so many girls to pick from. Coach Kabanting mentioned that there were some freshmen too that had to be left on the JV team that are also strong and were in contention. So Moanalua is definitely peaking this season with that 9-0 record so far, but I think we're going to be seeing a lot of Moanalua, and they're going to be strong for years to come.
All right, let's go ahead and give you the starting lineups first for Kalaheo. Libero tonight is senior Kira Wolf. Setting is going to be Brooke Kieransley. Her opposite, that will be seeing some playing time as well, is Lauren Dancer. In the middle, we have Alea Sheenik and Sierra Johnson. And on the outsides is Jordan Kekaoha Vienna, who actually is a transfer from Roosevelt High School. And the opposite in Jazale Satele Philly on the outside for the senior. And for Moanalua, their starting lineup is libero senior Natalie Fukumoto, and setter is Kyla Kalama Badgett, who is a transfer from Damien High School. And the opposite of her is Jade Ta'amu Parafanos. Middle blocker, Chloe Fukumitsu and Timari Felici. And on the outsides is Journey Tang Silva and Zaria Queen on the outside. And I'm going to send it over to Kara for the keys of the match for both sides.
All right, keys of the match, starting with the Kalaheo Mustangs. The keys that Coach Kevin Mao gave us is that he really needs the seniors to step up tonight. He's relied on them a lot, been with some of them all 4 years throughout the program, looks to them on the court and in the timeout. So if they can step up, it'll make a huge difference. He also mentioned that they need to just represent Kalaheo. You know, they're a strong program, they're building, and they need to come out proud to wear it on their chest. And the keys of the match for the Moanalua na Menehune is to be consistent. Everybody knows them. They're the best right now. They're the top. They're undefeated. But they need to be consistent and play through because, like Coach Kamanting mentioned, every team seems to play their best match against Moanalua, which is a given when you're the top. So you need to recognize that, know that teams are going to be going all out against them, and stay consistent.
And there are your starting lineups and keys to the match for both teams. And we talked to Coach Allen before this, and he talked about that culture on Moanalua. We're going to be competing. We're going to be kind of coming in your face, and we're going to compete and do well. To the tougher teams, the teams that have those bigger programs, you talk about Kahuku, the Milalanis, and he talked about how, in years past, tradition was that we came into the match nervous and scared and, not really confident in ourselves. But he talked about how the turning of the tide, where when Taylor Ikinaga, who is actually doing really well at the University of Hawaii, playing libero over there, when she was a senior here, she kind of changed that culture for them, and it really has shaped this Moanalua powerhouse that we have now gotten to know in the past few years. And now Moanalua is one of those top dogs now, and like he said, they're learning now how to kind of deal with that.
Yeah, definitely. Started with Taylor Ikinaga, then Malu Garcia, who just graduated last year. Two key players playing on varsity for years. They really brought a lot of experience, and I think they really made Moanalua what it is right now. They flipped from that team that you mentioned was always nervous to see who they were playing against, the Kahukus, the Nililanis, some of the ILH schools, and now they're that top dog where people are nervous to play them. But then there's the flip side of that where you have your own nerves because the other team has nothing to lose and you have everything. So in these sports, whether you're the top or the bottom, there's always something to play for and something to fight for. And I'm excited to see Moanalua come out, and hopefully they're sharp and they realize, yes, they're the top, but everybody's coming after them.
Kalaheo will be on the left side of your radio dial this evening. They are in their blue numerals and blue jerseys and orange numerals. And on the right-hand side of your radio dial is the Moanalua na Menehune in their blue uniforms and white numerals, as we are getting set here for the best show in town here tonight between Kalaheo and Moanalua. As one of my favorite songs is being played right now over the PA. Oh, and then they got the stomp going on as well, getting ready as the fans have packed this Moanalua gym, as looks like Moanalua will be starting the match with the serve, as Kalaheo is making sure that their lineups and things are ready to go. Jay Ta'amuperafamos will start the set here for us. I mean, this is just like a playoff atmosphere and playoff game already. And I can just feel the vibes throughout this gymnasium, as even fans have filled the section to where we're currently sitting right here in center court. So teams are set. Serve is good here from Ta'amuperafamos. Down the middle. Outside set from Carelessly. The swing from Satele is dug up. And the outside set here from Moanalua is blocked back from Tang Silva, as Queen has to tip it from the back row. Here comes Kalaheo. Roll shot from the back row in Satele, as now Kalima Badgett hits it on the backside. She's dug up. Kalaheo with the tip. So Moanalua setting things up offensively. Tang Silva cross court. Outside set goes to Keoka Vienna. She's dug up. Long rally to start. Queen goes off the block in the back row and out. What a first point for Moanalua.
I think that first point just sums up what we're in for tonight. Both teams all over the court, going all out from the very start.
As Tamu Parafanos with a good serve. And the tip in the middle by Johnson forces Tang Silva to hit it on the inside as she had no approach but tools it off the block. 2-0 Moanalua.
That's 2 kills for Moanalua, tooling Kalaheo's block.
Parafanos Ta'amo again with serve. Tight pass. Overpass hit and kill from Milani Mendez Siaki with the hit in the middle. 3-0. Serve is good. Bump set goes outside to Satele Fili, but she hits that one long. As our first couple points has been powered by Dial Electric Supply, Hawaii's premier lighting distributor and supplier. Parafanos Ta'amo with the serve. As she'll get the service ace. As now Moanalua leads 5-0.
We mentioned the energy is so high in here right now. I think the nerves are definitely starting to come into play for Kalaheo.
Ta'amu Parafanos, cross court serve. Out of system ball. Satele cross court and gets the much needed side out kill for Kalaheo.
Really smart from Satele. Just taking some off, staying in control. They need to play with their pace on the Kalaheo side, and she did that there.
Keikaoha Vienna. Oh, with the jump serve cross court. As Parafanos goes outside to Badgett. Or check that, that's Queen as she gets the kill from the back row.
That's so tough for Kalaheo. There's 3 great hitters in the front row, and then you have that back row attack. So on defense, you really don't know where to go, even when the pass is out of system.
As Tang Silva to serve, she'll go down the line. Tough pass, forces a free ball from Kalaheo. And middle set as Melendez Siaki with the kill for Moanalua.
You definitely do not want to be sending Moanalua any free balls tonight. Kalaheo will need to clean up on their side if they want to stay in the match.
7-1. Tang Silva down the line, tight pass. Tipped over from Johnson. Backside to Badgett as she goes cross court. Out of system now is Kalaheo. Back row hit from Akiu, and Akiu hits that one into the net. Point for Moanalua.
Kalaheo's on an 8-game win streak, as we mentioned, and Moanalua is just dominating right now. They look more physical, bigger, more powerful on their side, and that just shows how strong they are. That Kalaheo can beat almost every other team, and Moanalua is still dominating.
As here's the middle set as Siaki tips it to the corner. That's dug up. And the overpass is pushed back from Queen. Kalaheo on the attack as Satele hits it cross court. Backside to Badgett. Kalama Badgett hits that one down the line for the kill.
Like I mentioned, we've had big kills on the outside, big kills in the middle, in the back row, and now a huge kill on the right side.
9-1. Tang Silva continuing to serve with the pressure. Far outside push, Satele. As Satele Fili gets the kill on the outside.
Man, that was quite the set also. Sister to sister, pushing the ball all the way across the court. Great play for Kalaheo.
2-9 here in set 1. Sierra Johnson to serve. Short serve, Fukumoto is there. Backside to Kalima Badgett and tools the block. And out, side out point for Moanalua.
Moanalua is so big out there. They're one of the biggest teams I've seen in Hawaii so far, actually. Really physical, and they seem really smart on their side as well.
So now checking in for Moanalua is Gabby Casino, one of the defensive specialists. Jump float serve down the middle. And backside to Satele off the block. Parafanos goes outside to Queen. Oh, what a dig. Forces an overpass. As Parafanos goes backside to Kalama Badgett, but she hits that one wide. Point for Kalaheo.
That's exactly what Kalaheo needs to do. Dig in deep, get some of their big swings up, and let them make the mistakes.
So make it 3 serving 10 now as Satele will serve. As Lauren Dancer subs into the front row for Kalaheo. Down the middle. Out of system ball. Freed from Queen. Here comes Kalaheo on the attack. Outside. Satele Fili is blocked back. They'll go back to her again through the block. Tang Silva is on the dig. Queen out of system. Off the block. Outside push. Satele Fili blocked back. Nice scramble play from Kalaheo as they're all over the floor. Advantage Moanalua. Middle set connection was not there. Hustle play goes to Kalaheo.
Coach Kevin Mott was loving that one. Again, that's what we need to see from their side. The hustle was absolutely there, and it paid off.
4 serving 10. Jada Satele to serve. And she serves it down the middle, and that one goes long. Point for Moanalua.
That's always the worst when you're so hyped up after that last play. You just sail it long, but Kalaheo's definitely still in this match.
Kalama Badgett to serve. She'll go down the line. Out of system now, Kalaheo. Satele Fili with the push over. Set goes outside to Queen, and Queen tried to crank that one, but this one goes out. Side out point for Kalaheo.
She's so long and she's so powerful. Great vertical, great swing. So even though that one was an area, I think we're going to see her connect a lot tonight.
5 serving 11 here in set 1. Satele Fili serves that one out. So back-to-back service errors for Kalaheo adds to the Moanalua lead.
You know, I think the air in here with the fans on is a little different. A lot of games, actually, they don't allow fans to be on because it messes with your serve. So that might be a home court advantage for Moanalua.
Queen serves down the line. It's good. Outside to Satele. She's blocked back. And what a block that time from Fukumitsu and Tang Silva.
Again, Moanalua is big. It's showing in their hitting and now in their blocking.
Queen serving, 13 serving 5. Down the line. Outside set to Keikaoha Vienna. Cross court, that's dug up. Outside push to Tang Silva. Gets the shot and down. Point for Moanalua.
Tang Silva, another senior out there tonight. She as well has a really high arm swing, got some power, and that was a great cut shot.
14 serving 5. Queen down the middle. Nice pass. And a dump attempt from Satele as she couldn't get it quite over. Point for Moanalua.
Moanalua up 10 now, really starting to pull away. I'm interested to see what Kalaheo is able to pull out to stay in this game.
15 serving 5. Queen serves that one long. Side out point for Kalaheo.
There's a big difference in energy. Kalaheo missed some serves, and there's a lot of frustration on their side. But Moanalua is relaxed. They're up. They're playing their game, and one missed serve isn't the biggest deal for them.
So Kira Wolf to serve. And this one goes long. So another service error from Kalaheo.
Now, I don't know if that's the air in here or what. They might need to take a step back because that's 3 serves all the way through the court.
As Fukumoto, the libero, will serve. It's good. Back set goes to Dancer. Cross court. Chased down from Moanalua. Free to cross. As Satele will go back row to Satele Fili. She pushes it across. Here comes the hit on the backside from Lana Benavides as she hits that one long. Point for Kalaheo.
Again, that's Kalaheo's play tonight. They're not going to be the biggest. They're not going to be the most powerful. But if they can keep the ball in play, Moanalua will make mistakes.
7 serving 16 here in set 1. As Brookie Kearsley to serve. Down the middle, this one is in. Nice set from Badgett. Tip from Tang Silva. But a net violation is going to be called from top official in Bonnie Geisen. So 17 now is a serve. 17-7 rather. As Tamu Perifanos will serve. Down the middle. Outside push from Kearsley to Satele. Block back. They'll go back to Satele on the outside, but now they're going to call a double contact point for Moanalua.
It's a good block. And in the back row is also libero Fukumoto for Moanalua. And even on that double hit, the outside still hit it for Kalaheo, and she was right there with an easy dig.
Cross-court serve from Perifanos. Set goes to Satele as she tools it through the double block and down for the side-out kill for Kalaheo.
Big swing from Satele. They needed that one because they were getting blocked left and right, so I'm glad she found a way to power right through that.
8 serving 18. Keiko Oha Vienna serves that one into the net. And a lot of service errors here for Kalaheo in set 1.
Yeah, that's something that Kalaheo cannot afford to do. They're not earning enough points on their side to be able to miss that many serves and still be comfortable.
As Shiloh Li'i will sub in for Moanalua, one of the seniors on this squad in that middle blocker. As Tang Silva will serve, 19 serving 8. She'll go short and get the service ace. Point for Moanalua.
It's a nice serve, especially after a pause on that sub. I think the service-receive line for Kalaheo starts to get on their heels a little bit.
20 serving 8. Tang Silva, deeper serve. And now the save set from Kearsley. It goes on Moanalua's side, so she'll be called for a back row attack.
Coach Kevin Mao mentioned that there's been a lot of work on their side, so even though Moanalua is so strong, I think they'll definitely be coming back in this match.
Timeout on the floor, 21-8, Moanalua up. You're listening to OIA Girls Volleyball on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network.
Here's Dr. Jamie Fukui with a health tip from Hawaii Pacific Health.
When it comes to breast cancer, early detection could save your life. That's why it's recommended all women get a mammogram every year, starting at age 40, or younger if there's a history of breast cancer in your family. Schedule your mammogram today at one of our medical centers or clinics. Women who get a mammogram in October will receive a special gift while supplies last.
Online scheduling is easy at hawaiipacifichealth.org/mammogram.
Great things come in threes, like the game-winning field goal, a hat trick, and Timmy T's Sandwich Shop, now with 3 locations: Kailua, the Moanalua Shopping Center, and the Kapahulu Shopping Center. Visit TimmyTees.com to skip the line and order online today.
Welcome back to Moanalua High School, 21-8. Moanalua here in set number 1, as Tang Silva will bring us back after the timeout. Outside set goes to Satele Fili as she tools it off the block and gets the point here for Kalaheo.
That's a great way to come out of a timeout for Kalaheo. I don't know what Coach Kevin Mao said, but I hope it continues to work for them.
Serve from Johnson is good, as Perifanos will set it in the middle to Li'i. As here now the set to Queen on the outside, off of the defender in the back row and out. Point for Moanalua.
Queen has definitely improved from last year. Now she's sort of the it girl on that Moanalua hitting squad. She's got such a high snap. I think Kalaheo just can't tell where she's going.
22 serving 9, as Casino with the serve. Outside to Satele Fili, and nice shot placement to the corner and down. Point for Kalaheo.
Absolutely, that's a great spot. It seems like both Satele Fili's are kind of making it happen on the Kalaheo side, setting each other, getting some kills, so really impressive play from them tonight.
Satele will serve, 10 serving 22. Down the middle, back set to Kalama Badgett as she sends that one long. Point for Kalaheo. (11 serving 22) here in set number 1. Satele, another serve down the middle. Outside set goes to Queen, off the block. Nice save from Satele. As here's Satele Fili with the push. As she pushes it out, point for Moanalua.
That was a good effort from Jazale. I think she's trying to figure out what will work with her. You know, it's only the first set, and a lot of our games actually start out this way where it's a little slow. So I think she's going to feel it out and figure some things out in the second set.
Kalama Badgett with the serve. It's good. Tight pass. Hit over. Free to cross. Here comes Kalaheo. Middle attack. As this one goes long from Schnick. Point for Moanalua.
Actually, head ref is saying a net violation for Moanalua, giving Kalaheo the point.
Good eye there, Kara, as they will give the point to Kalaheo. So now heading back to serve is Satele Fili. 12 serving 23. As Badgett goes outside. As Benavides gets it across. Here comes Kalaheo. But they're going to call a double contact against Satele. So set point now here for Moanalua. 24 serving 12. Back to serve is Queen. She'll go down the middle and gets the ace. As Queen will seal it in set one as Moanalua takes it 25-12. We'll step aside for the set break. You're listening to OIA Girls Volleyball on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network.
Dial Electric Supply is Hawaii's premier lighting distributor and supplier, serving commercial and retail customers alike. Located at 2240 Kalua Opalena Street, Dial Electric's expanded retail showroom features one of the largest selections of lighting fixtures, fans, and smart home lighting solutions. Schedule an appointment with one of their design experts to create a home lighting design that you will enjoy for many years to come. Visit dialelectricsupply.com or give them a call at 808-845-7811.
Here's Dr. Jamie Fukui with a health tip from Hawaii Pacific Health.
When it comes to breast cancer, early detection could save your life. That's why it's recommended all women get a mammogram every year, starting at age 40, or younger if there's a history of breast cancer in your family. Schedule your mammogram today at one of our medical centers or clinics. Women who get a mammogram in October will receive a special gift while supplies last.
Online scheduling is easy at hawaiipacifichealth.org/mammogram.
Great things come in threes, like the game-winning field goal, a hat trick, and Timmy T's Sandwich Shop, now with 3 locations: Kailua, the Moanalua Shopping Center, and the Kapahulu Shopping Center. Visit TimmyT's.com to skip the line and order online today.
OIA Athletics on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network, 95.1 FM and AM 760. Brought to you by Dial Electric Supply.
Timmy T's Sandwich Shop now with 3 locations. Kailua, the Moanalua Shopping Center, the Kapahulu Shopping Center. Visit TimmyT's.com to order online today. Chaz Mihara alongside Kara McLean here at Moanalua for some girls OIA volleyball. As Moanalua takes set one 25-12 over Kalaheo. And Kara, I'm going to send it over to you for the first set analysis on what we just witnessed.
I think looking at both of the records, you wouldn't expect that. You know, Kalaheo's really improved after that first game against Kahuku. 8-game win string like we mentioned, but losing by 13 points in the first set. We all thought it was going to be a close one right off the bat, but that just shows how strong Moanalua is. And when a good team comes right out of the gate that strong, it's hard to get a rhythm on the other side. It's hard to figure anything out. And I think we saw that for Kalaheo. They just couldn't make anything work. Energy is down, but, you know, volleyball's long. We reset 0-0, and I think they're going to come back with more energy.
I definitely agree with you, and I think if I can take us back to the first play of the game, as that was a long rally that lasted about maybe 45 seconds, ended up in a Moanalua point. That was the type of volleyball that I was expecting for the rest of that set. But I think, like you said, you got to give Moanalua credit in terms of what they were able to do. They were consistent throughout that entire set, with their attackers, with their defense. And I think they did enough to kind of fluster Kalaheo and put themselves in that position.
Definitely. Coach Bunting did mention that one of his keys tonight was to be consistent on their side, but that will have to come as well, as Kalaheo will definitely come back stronger, as most teams do after losing by that much in the set.
So Kearsley with the serve. It's good from Kalaheo. Nice dig. Back set. Satele, as now Moanalua trying to save it on the rat-a-tat off the block, but a lift call, as now the first point goes to Kalaheo here in set 2.
And just as we said, that was a huge dig from senior libero Kira Wolf. Straight down the line, she got it up, and you can tell she's fired up, and she's firing her team up as well. 1-0.
As the back row attack from Tang Silva, she tried to tip it, kind of ran out of room there and momentum. Point for Kalaheo. 2-0. Kearsley to serve. Cross court. Carafanos goes outside to Queen. Cross court kill and down. Point for Moanalua.
Hawaii as a state is so strong on defense that you don't always get to see those big hitters all the time, so she's really fun to watch tonight. She's just right above those blockers. There's nothing they can do to stop her.
Gabby Casino to serve. 1-2 as she sends that one long. Point for Kalaheo.
Again, those service errors are going to hurt, and this time they might hurt Moanalua.
3-1. Keikoha Vienna. Jump serve down the middle. Carafanos goes backside to Kalama Badgett as she tools it off the defender and out. Side out kill Moanalua.
I'm hoping this set we see a little more of that back and forth and that fight from both sides, because we haven't seen Moanalua in any sort of adversity yet.
2-3 here in set number 2. Kalama Badgett back to serve, and she will set. Jump float, cross court, as an out of rotation will be called. Michelle Molina. Point for Moanalua.
Again, errors like these, they're going to kill some of that Kalaheo momentum that they worked on to start out this set. There's a little bit of confusion for them out there, and when you're playing such a tough team, you need to be confident the whole time.
So tied at 3. Badgett down the middle. Middle attack, block back. Outside push, as Satele had to push it across. Here comes Moanalua to Queen with the tip. Now scrambling is Kalaheo, free to cross. Badgett goes backside. Benavides, as she hits that one out. Point for Kalaheo.
That right side for Moanalua starting to struggle. We haven't seen many kills since the beginning of the first set, excuse me. So if they can shut down at least one of the sides for Moanalua, that will definitely help their defense.
4-3, Wolf to serve, cross court. Chase down from Badgett outside. Benavides, cross court. As Satele Filifili frees it over. Badgett goes backside to Queen, off the block. Wolf with the dig. Scramble play, free to cross. Here comes Moanalua. Middle attack. Hit overpass. Moanalua again, outside. Benavides with the push, pushes it out. Nice defense from Kalaheo.
Absolutely, and again, that's what it's going to take. We heard from the Kalaheo side that they've been working on their defense in the offseason. It's been a really big focus for them, and those are 3 huge digs to frustrate Moanalua.
5-3, as they're going to take a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick one as Kalaheo up here in set 2. You're listening to OIA Girls Volleyball on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network.
Great things come in threes, like the game-winning field goal, a hat trick, and Timmy T's Sandwich Shop, now with 3 locations: Kailua, the Moanalua Shopping Center, and the Kapahulu Shopping Center. Visit TimmyTees.com to skip the line and order online today.
Here's Dr. Jamie Fukui with a health tip from Hawaii Pacific Health.
When it comes to breast cancer, early detection could save your life. That's why it's recommended all women get a mammogram every year, starting at age 40, or younger if there's a history of breast cancer in your family. Schedule your mammogram today at one of our medical centers or clinics. Women who get a mammogram in October will receive a special gift while supplies last.
Online scheduling is easy at hawaiipacifichealth.org/mammogram.
You're listening to OIA Athletics on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network, 95.1 FM and AM 760. Brought to you by Hawaii Pacific Health.
And welcome back to Moanalua High School, as it was kind of like a medical timeout as Kira Wolf, the senior libero, I think went to go get her finger checked out, as after that rally, she kind of had to get it taped up a little bit, as that injury report was brought to you by Hawaii Pacific Health, creating a healthier Hawaii. So after a quick visit to the trainers, she is good to go. So she has the ball on the service line to serve, 5 serving 3. Down the line. And back row attack to Tang Silva. Here comes Kalaheo. Satele on the backside. Took something off. Fukumoto out of system to Queen. She'll push it over. Out of system now to Satele Fili with the left hand push. And it goes in. Moanalua saying it went out, but the point will go to Kalaheo.
Such a good play from Jazale. That's such a tough set from directly behind her. Big block in front of you, and she was able to find the perfect spot to put it in.
6 serving 3. Wolf cross court. Badgett goes outside to Queen and through the block and down. Side out kill for Moanalua.
Queen is so tough to stop, like I mentioned. I think the best way to stop her is actually to get Moanalua out of system so they can't set her as clean.
4 serving 6. Wolf with the pass. Outside to Telefili and blocked back. Benavides with alongside Fukumoto in the middle. Points for Moanalua. 5 serving 6 now. Queen to serve. Down the middle. Backside to Satele. Oh, Satele! Right in front of Queen and down for the side out kill for Kalaheo.
Again, both Satele sisters. That one was Jada for the big kill. They're making it happen on the Kalaheo side. Really strong libero in Kira Wolf. So I think Kalaheo's putting their pieces together just like Coach Kevin Mao said they would.
7 serving 5 as Jada Satele will serve. Down the middle, Fukumoto with the pass. Badgett outside to Tang Silva. And Tang Silva is able to get it in front of Satele for the side out kill.
That's a tough one, a little bit off the block, and it's always hard to predict where the ball is going to be after it touches that block. So unfortunately, Jada was just in the wrong spot.
Natalie Fukumoto, the libero, will serve. Forces an overpass, and Tang Silva hits it over on one and down. As I think going off of the ricochet was Alea Schneck. And looks like she's okay. And she'll remain in the game.
Yeah, that's a tough one. A full facial running up to the net too. So she was actually running at the ball, but she laughed it off. Good for her. Those are definitely, it's not something you want to see, especially when the gym is packed. That's all I say.
I'm glad to see that she's okay. As Fukumoto will serve, as that one serve goes long. Side out point for Kalaheo. So make it 8 serving 7 here in set number 1. Jazalyn Satele Fili will serve. As the back set goes to Benavides. As she hits that one out. Point for Kalaheo.
Moanalua arguing a little bit on that. They want a touch. That was called from one of the line refs. It was the Moanalua side one, but I don't know if the refs will budge on this.
And now it forces a conference with Bonnie Geisen and Shelley Molina.
To me, that ball looked like it was sailing out, and I think at this point, you don't really overrule it unless it's obvious.
And this one will be ruled out. So point is, in fact, to Kalaheo. 9-7 here in set 2. Serve is good from Satele Filifili. Outside, Tang Silva with the tip shot for the side-out kill for Moanalua.
That's really smart from Tang Silva. They know she has a powerful swing. They just saw it in that facial. So I think everyone was on their heels a little bit, maybe a little scared on that Kalaheo side, and her tip dropped right in the middle.
Is now back to serve is Ta'amu Perifanos, cross court. Satele with the outside push as Kekau Oha Vienna gets the kill on the outside. Point Kalaheo.
We haven't seen much action from her tonight, but there are some strong hitters on the Kalaheo side. They're powerful as well, so I really like that swing from her.
As Moanalua is wiping up some sweat on the court. Kalaheo has made some adjustments and now leads 10-8 here in set 2. Alea Schneck to serve. Cross court, outside push as Kalama Badgett will hit that one and sends it long. Point for Kalaheo.
Badgett's been struggling a little bit. I think she's really going after it on her swings, but a lot of them have been flying through the court.
11-8. Schneck to serve. Down the middle. As Perifanos goes backside and Tang Silva is blocked. Keikaoha Vienna alongside Danzer with the block.
Keikaoha Vienna also waking up. Big kill from her and now a big block. And Moanalua's energy's a little bit down. They look a little nervous. Down 4 now.
12-8. Nice serve from Schneck. Backside, Tang Silva. Nice dig on the backside. Out of system. Free to cross. What a save from Tang Silva. Outside to Badgett off the tape. Out of system now. Keikoa Vienna with the push and down. What a smart shot from Keikoa Vienna.
Absolutely, and what a save. I really thought that out of system set was going to fly out of bounds.
Timeout Moanalua. Kalaheo up 13-8 here in set 2. You're listening to OIA Girls Volleyball on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network.
Great things come in threes, like the game-winning field goal, a hat trick, and Timmy T's Sandwich Shop, now with 3 locations: Kailua, the Moanalua Shopping Center, and the Kapahulu Shopping Center. Visit TimmyTees.com to skip the line and order online today.
Dial Electric Supply is Hawaii's premier lighting distributor and supplier, serving commercial and retail customers alike. Located at 2240 Kalua Opalena Street, Dial Electric's expanded retail showroom features one of the largest selections of lighting fixtures, fans, and smart home lighting solutions. Schedule an appointment with one of their design experts to create a home lighting design that you will enjoy for many years to come. Visit dialelectricsupply.com or give them a call at 808-845-7811.
Back here at Moanalua High School here on senior night. Some girls OIA volleyball action. Kalaheo leading here in set 2, 13-8. Forces an overpass on the serve. Here comes Kalaheo. Back row attack. Satele Filifili gets it across. Now Queen from the back row tip. And Kalaheo hustling but couldn't get it over on 3. Kill goes to Queen. Point for Moanalua.
Moanalua needed that one. Kalaheo was on a big running streak, so now Queen in the front row. I think they're looking to generate a lot more points right now.
Tang Silva to serve. As outside set. Keikaoha Vienna through the block and down. Point And she has come alive here in set 2.
Absolutely, and I really like that fast-paced set to her. Coach Kevin Mao mentioned that they did speed up their offense. They're looking to get a little more going on the Kalaheo side, and it's definitely working for her.
14 serving 9. Kearsley with the serve. As Parafanos goes outside to Queen. Tip shot. As this one will go off of Keiko'oha Vienna and out. Side out kill for Moanalua.
Kalaheo is struggling to figure out that Moanalua tip. A lot of them have gone down or been touched and shanked, so that is something if they can figure out, it'll really hurt Moanalua because they know they have that tip as a backup.
10 serving 14. Casino down the line, gets the service ace for Moanalua.
That's a big ace. Again, Gabby Casino, another senior. Moanalua has a lot of seniors tonight. This game means a lot to them. There's a lot of people in the stands watching, so great ace from her.
Serve again from Casino. Middle attack, Dancer through the block, and Moanalua couldn't save it, so side out kill for Kalaheo.
Real excited on the Kalaheo side. That was quite the play. You know, we haven't seen a lot of middle sets from them, but to set the 3 out of system and then get a kill is really impressive. I hope the middles on Kalaheo definitely get more involved tonight.
Jump serve from Keiko'oha Vienna down the middle. Parafanos outside to Queen through the block and down. Point for Moanalua.
That's just fun to see. Queen going to Stanford to play volleyball next year. I think the leadership she's shown tonight and the big plays that she's made shows that she might be ready for college already.
So Kalama Badgett back to serve. 12 serving 15. Down the middle. Kearsley goes to the middle as Dancer hits it. What a hustle from Fukumoto. But the point and kill goes to Kalaheo.
Man, that 3 is really working to Lauren Dancer. You know, like I mentioned, I don't think she got set at all in that first set, actually. Now 2 big kills from her.
16 serving 12 as Wolf goes off the cable. Outside to Sophia Grounds as she is blocked back on her first attack, as blocking that one was Alea Schneck in the middle.
Again, all the momentum, all the energy is actually on Kalaheo's side right now. It seems like that first set was just wipe clean from them.
17 serving 12. Wolf down the middle. Nice pass from Fukumoto. Queen on the backside. Block back. They'll go back to her again on the opposite, and Queen. Second time's a charm for her. Gets the side out kill from Moanalua.
That's really smart from setter Kyla Badgett to go back to her. We know that Queen can get some kills, and it's really important that she got that big kill before she rotated to the back row.
That Queen with the serve, rather, is good. And oh, Satele Jada on the backside gets the wrist away kill down the line for Kalaheo.
Another huge swing from Jada. She's got a lot of power in her arm. She's also their setter when she goes to the back row. And I think that setter IQ is showing. That was a really good wrist away swing down the line.
18 serving 13 here in set 2. Satele down the middle. Badgett backside to Grounds, and Sophia Grounds, the freshman, gets the kill on the backside for Moanalua.
Sophia Grounds, probably the tallest one out there tonight. She's a little slower than the other hitters, so the blocking timing's off, and I think the Kalaheo blockers a little bit early were tooled on that one.
14 serving 18 as Fukumoto, as she sends that one long. Point for Kalaheo.
Kalaheo looked pretty nervous in that first set. I think they weren't expecting Moanalua to come out so strong, just like Kahuku when they played them in their first game, and now they've come alive just like they have the rest of the season. 14
serving 19. Badgett goes outside, tags Silva. What a dig that time from Satele Fili as Keiko'oha Vienna sends that one long. Point Moanalua.
Man, that was quite the dig from Jazale. Unfortunately, they weren't able to convert the point, but that's got to feel good, going almost horizontal to get such a great swing up.
15 serving 19. Parafanos to serve. Tight pass as Satele tried to do what she could, ran out of room at the net. Point for Moanalua.
Moanalua had really strong serves in that first set, and I think that's what helped them earn points really easily. So if they can tap into that, eliminate the errors, they'll be able to get right back into this game.
Parafanos to serve and gets an ace. Point for Moanalua. And that's going to force Kalaheo to call a timeout as Moanalua inches closer, 17-19. You're listening to OIA Girls Volleyball right here on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network.
Great things come in threes, like the game-winning field goal, a hat trick, and Timmy T's Sandwich Shop, now with 3 locations: Kailua, the Moanalua Shopping Center, and the Kapahulu Shopping Center. Visit TimmyTees.com to skip the line and order online today.
Guaranteed admission? Guaranteed scholarship?
Sound too good to be true? A private college is in your reach at Hawaii Pacific University. If you're a local high school student with a 2.75 GPA or higher, HPU guarantees your admission and at least a $15,000 scholarship every year. It's their way of supporting your dreams right here at home. Visit hpu.edu/affordable for details. Hawaii Pacific University, Hawaii's affordable private university.
Home of the Dallas Cowboys, KGU AM, K236CR, Honolulu is the Hawaii Sports Radio Network on 95.1 FM and AM 760. OIA Athletics on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network, 95.1 FM and AM 760.
Back here for a back and forth set 2. Moanalua on the serve from Parafanos. Back set from Satele. Hit over from Bags. Here comes Moanalua as Kalama Bajic went second level off the block and out. Point for Moanalua.
Badgett needed that one. I think that's a good set for her. It was tight, it was low, but she's so fast that she's able to get right in there into the Kalaheo block.
Parafanos on a 4-serving run. Serve is good. Outside set. Keiko'oha Vienna. Parafanos on the dig. Out of system now to Tank Silva down the line. As Wolf goes backside and pushed over from Jazale. Here comes Moanalua, Badgett. As Wolf with the one hand, but it ricochets and goes on Moanalua's side and out. So kill and point for Moanalua.
And just like that, Moanalua right back into it. They're undefeated for a reason. They've been sweeping teams every single game they've played. So I think Kalaheo, while playing strong right now, knows that they have to fight to finish the set.
Tied at 19. And oh! Keiko'oha Vienna comes in for a 2-set, tools it off the block and down. Point for Kalaheo.
Again, those are those offensive adjustments that Coach Kevin Mao has made. A big focus on offense as well as defense, of course, but you can tell that they're making things work on their side and moving their hitters around.
Schneck to serve. Backside Tank Silva tips it. And oh, what a defensive effort on Kalaheo's side, but they couldn't get it across. Tied at 20, point Moanalua.
Absolutely. Jazalyn has been all over the court, just jumped over one of her own players to get a touch. So I love the hustle from her tonight.
Tang Silva to serve. Cross court. Satele goes backside to her sister, Jazale. Tipped across. Here comes Moanalua, tip from Queen. Wolf goes out of system. Keiko'oha Vienna off the block. Stays on Kalaheo's side. What a save from Wolf. Hits over from Satele. Here comes Moanalua. Middle set. Hit over from Siaki. Here comes Keiko'oha Vienna. She gets the back line. And in. Point for Kalaheo.
Man, what a rally from both sides, and Kalaheo finding the court to finish that one. I always talk about this. The teams that are able to win the long rallies are usually the ones that win the set. Kalaheo now up 1, only 4 to go. Could be anyone's set, but that was a really great play from them.
21 serving 20. Here's the serve cross court. Queen on the outside off the block. Jazale is there. But a double contact is going to be called on Kearsley. Side out point for Moanalua.
There's been quite a bit of ball handling errors on the Kalaheo side tonight. Again, those mistakes really hurt. Sometimes when you're scrambling and this is such a high pressure game, maybe just use your platform, take some edge off.
Tied at 21 here in set 2. Casino down the line. Outside push to Satele and Jada. And Jada able to tool the block and out. 22-21 Kalaheo.
Jada hitting that ball on the outside. The ball was blocked all the way across out by the right back side. That shows how much power she has, that she's able to hit through the Moanalua block, and it still goes out on the other side of the court.
22 serving 21 as Keikaoha Vienna serves that one long. Side out point Moanalua.
Again, back and forth tonight. This is what we were expecting. You know, I thought we were going to see this in the first set. The energy's a lot higher in this second set. Both teams tied at 22-22. I think this is the energy that everyone was hoping to see.
Kalama Badgett to serve. Jump float. Took something off. Tight pass. Hit from Satele. As out of system now is Queen. She'll free it across. Here comes Kalaheo. Outside to Jazale push. Badgett is there as grounds. Able to get that one through the block and down on Kalaheo's side. Point Moanalua.
It's pretty exciting for Ground. She's big, but just a freshman, and those are 2 kills for her.
Timeout Kalaheo. Moanalua leads here in set 2, 23-22. You're listening to OIA Girls Volleyball right here on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network.
Here's Dr. Jamie Fukui with a health tip from Hawaii Pacific Health.
When it comes to breast cancer, early detection could save your life. That's why it's recommended all women get a mammogram every year, starting at age 40, or younger if there's a history of breast cancer in your family. Schedule your mammogram today at one of our medical centers or clinics. Women who get a mammogram in October will receive a special gift while supplies last.
Online scheduling is easy at hawaiipacifichealth.org/mammogram.
Great things come in threes, like the game-winning field goal, a hat trick, and Timmy T's Sandwich Shop, now with 3 locations: Kailua, the Moanalua Shopping Center, and the Kapahulu Shopping Center. Visit TimmyTees.com to skip the line and order online today.
Back here at Moanalua High School, Chasmi Hart, Kara McLean here on the call court side. Here in a late push in set 2, 23-22. Badgett with the serve, overpass. Here comes Moanalua. Outside, Queen, block back! Jada Satele alongside Lauren Dancer. Point for Kalaheo.
That's a fun one. Like we mentioned, this is the senior night. For some, they might not play after high school, so those are the plays that you'll remember.
Kira Wolf. Cross court service ace for Kalaheo to make it set point here in set 2.
Again, another big play. Kalaheo 1 point away. They need this set to stay in the game.
24 serving 23. Wolf down the middle. Badgett backside to Queen into the cable. And the second set as Kalaheo fights their way back. As they take set 2, 25-23. We're tied at a set apiece. We'll be right back here to Moanalua High School. You're listening to OIA Girls Volleyball on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network.
Dial Electric Supply is Hawaii's premier lighting distributor and supplier, serving commercial and retail customers alike. Located at 2240 Kalua Opalena Street, Dial Electric's expanded retail showroom features one of the largest selections of lighting fixtures, fans, and smart home lighting solutions. Schedule an appointment with one of their design experts to create a home lighting design that you will enjoy for many years to come. Visit dialelectricsupply.com or give them a call at 808-845-7811.
Great things come in threes, like the game-winning field goal, a hat trick, and Timmy T's Sandwich Shop, now with 3 locations: Kailua, the Moanalua Shopping Center, and the Kapahulu Shopping Center. Visit TimmyTees.com to skip the line and order online today.
Did you know that you can support Hawaii Pacific University athletics year-round? HPU family, friends, and fans help to support the department's competitive programs by making contributions to the annual fund. Your generous gifts go towards operational costs such as travel, equipment, scholarships, and more. By making a gift to the annual fund for HPU athletics, you're helping to provide the very best experience for more than 250 student athletes. Visit hpu.edu/giving to support the HPU Sharks today.
OIA Athletics on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network, 95.1 FM and AM 760. Brought to you by Dial Electric Supply.
OIA Sports on HSRN is brought to you in part by Hawaii Pacific Health. Hawaii Pacific Health takes a team approach to providing the expert care you need when and where you need it. Together, we are creating a healthier Hawaii. Welcome back to Moanalua High School. Here on senior night, Moanalua versus Kalaheo. As Kalaheo fights back, as now we're even at a set apiece. Moanalua 25-12, Kalaheo 25-23. Kara, your initial thoughts of set two?
Right off the bat, Kalaheo came out looking like a completely different team than we saw in that first set. First set, they looked scared. They weren't playing together. Now in the second, they really come together. Coach Kevin Mao did mention that if they can piece together the different parts, that's when things work well for them. That's something that he's worked really hard to figure out this season, and we saw it in that second set.
You talk about how Kalaheo was fighting back. I mean, they easily could have flipped everything from that first set, but talk about the fight that Kalaheo had, like you said. And now on Moanalua's side, I think I want to go back to a point you mentioned earlier, that you'd be curious how Moanalua would respond with a little bit of pressure, being backed up into a little bit of a corner. And we kind of saw that here in set two. So now it's going to be interesting to see how Moanalua responds here in set three.
Yeah, this is actually the first set that Moanalua has lost all year. All their other games in OIA have been a sweep, so it'll be interesting to see how they come out. They haven't had to play more than 3 sets, so I don't know if fatigue will set in mentally or physically, but it'll be interesting because we see a lot more excitement from the Kalaheo side. But I will say that Moanalua doesn't look down. They're still excited. It is their senior night, so I know they're going to come out and they're going to fight and definitely work their butts off to win this game.
One thing I was noticing during the break, I saw senior libero Natalie Fukumoto for Moanalua kind of pump up her teammates a little bit in the huddle, as she was kind of saying like, hey, let's go, we got this.
Yeah, definitely. I think liberos are huge leaders on the court. They're on the court almost the entire game. We actually saw that after the first set from libero Kira Wolf for Kalaheo, so I think those liberos hold a lot of power.
So as we start set number 3, as Perfanos Ta'amo is able to get a tough serve and putting it back down, that time was Tamari Felici, who checked in here for Moanalua. 1-0 as back set to Keikaoha Vienna. She hits that one long. Point for Moanalua.
Coach Kabongting has a really deep bench, so Felici coming in the middle. We haven't seen much of her tonight, but made an impact right after that first play.
2-0 to Amu. Goes backside. Tipped over from Dancer. Here comes Moanalua out of system. Kalama Badgett block back. They'll go back row to Queen. Nice dig from Wolf. As Wolf will free it across. Here comes Moanalua. As backside Kalama Badgett. Oh, with some heat on down. What a dig from Jazale. Down ball over. And a net violation called against Moanalua. What a play that time from Jazale Satele Fili.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of big plays from her tonight, as well as her other teammates. I think that's what we'll actually need from Kalaheo. Big play after big play after big play, and we saw that in the second set.
1-2, Keikaoha Vienna, cross court. As Badgett took something off on the changeup, as she gets the point for Moanalua.
That's really smart from Badger. We haven't seen much of that tonight. She's been swinging hard, swinging away, so it's really smart for her to mix it up a little bit.
3 serving 1, Tang Silva. Cross court, Wolf with the pass, chase down. Here comes Satele on the backside. Fukumoto is there. Tang Silva from the back row, and what a shot to right back, or left back rather, from the back row.
Yeah, absolutely. Those back row attacks that we've been seeing on the Moanalua side aren't super common in high school play here, so that's just another thing that Kalaheo has to adjust to.
Tang Silva with the serve, 4 serving 1. Jada Satele off the block. Outside push to Queen, slowed the approach down as she hits that one into the net, so 4 touches called, point for Kalaheo.
Moanalua is relying on Queen a lot, whether she's in the back row or front row, so these errors are bound to happen, and I actually hope that Moanalua spreads out their offense a little bit more tonight.
As Wolf with the serve, she sends that one long, point for Moanalua. As Fukumoto to serve, as she had a rough time serving in that set too, so let's see what adjustments she makes here. Cross-court serve is good. Outside to, oh, what a hit! Jazale Satele Fili with the side-out kill on the outside.
She is pretty small out there, but she's got a lot of power in her. Again, if Kalaheo's in system and they're able to run that fast outside set, Moanalua is nowhere to be found, and it's gone down almost every time.
It's like she jumped off a trampoline on that one.
Pogo stick under her.
Tough serve from Satele is going to force a free ball. Here comes Kalaheo on the attack. Outside push, and Jazale off the block. Fukumoto is there. Queen on the outs. Oh, Queen went up to maybe like the 4th level in the parking lot on that one. Cross-court kill and down for Moanalua.
Absolutely. Outsides are strong on both sides. Like we mentioned with Kalaheo, when they're in system, they're getting kills on the outside. Same thing with Moanalua. Moanalua is setting both pins quite a bit, so that middle blocker on Kalaheo has to kind of stay put, feel out what's going to happen, and she can't commit either way, leaving Queen open for a big kill.
6 serving 3 as nice hit on that side from Satele. 3 to cross here. Free ball goes from Moanalua. Kalaheo on the attack and grounds alongside Fukumitsu, denying access of Schneck in the middle for the point on Moanalua's side.
Grounds coming alive in the second set, now the third. She's gotten some kills and now a big block.
7-3, Badgett with the serve. As back set, as Satele Fili with the tip shot. Fukumoto was there as Badgett didn't have the angle, so point and kill for Kalaheo.
Again, Jazale really smart. She's hitting on both pins. I liked her on the right side on that one, especially with grounds blocking from Moanalua on the right side. She got a better look, and there was a smaller blocker in front of her.
Jazale Satele Fili with the serve. As Queen took something off. Outside push, Keikoa Vienna, cross court, Fukumoto is there. Badgett outside push to grounds, roll shot over. Out of system now as Fili from the back row. Badgett with the chase down, grounds up high. What a dig in the back row from Fili as Kalaheo couldn't get the 3rd touch over, point for Moanalua.
Man, you have to feel for Jazale. She's had so many great touches or great digs, and it's not converting all the time on the Kalaheo side.
8 serving 4. Outside push, Keikoa Vienna. Oh, roof back. Grounds and Fukumitsu again.
Yeah, that is a big block on that outside. Kalaheo's going to have to get a pass, get in system, and help out their hitters.
9 serving 4, Queen down the middle. Satele outside push, Keikoa Vienna down the line. Outside set to Tang Silva, and what a dig from Satele Fili as she has to hit it on the down ball, but hits it into the net. Point for Moanalua.
You know, Jazale is a big leader on the Kalaheo side. Again, I feel for her. She's working so hard out there trying to do it all.
10-4. Queen with the serve. Out of system is Kalaheo. Frees it across. Grounds. Badgett. Fukumoto. Or Fukumitsu, excuse me. And the back row attack from Jazale goes out. Point for Moanalua.
You know, I want to go back to talking about her. She actually didn't play in that first game against Kahuku, and I think that would have made a big difference since every game she's played in, Kalaheo has won.
Queen with a tough serve, and the overpass kill. And check that, it's going to be a net violation on Fukumitsu. And point will go to Kalaheo.
Kalaheo needed that one. It was starting to get a little bit out of hand. Even though they're fighting and working so hard, Moanalua was definitely pulling away, so that was a big break on the Kalaheo side.
5-11. Schneck with the serve. Middle attack. Fukumitsu with the tip. Out of system now is Kalaheo. Down ball across. Fukumoto. And there again, Chloe Fukumitsu in the middle for the side-out kill for Moanalua.
I like that set from Fukumitsu. We haven't seen too many swings from the middle for Moanalua, but they've been in system almost the entire game. So I think Coach Kabanting realized that we can't win it just with our pins.
12-5. And service ace as Sienna Lee, the sophomore defensive specialist, comes in and gets the ace. Timeout on the floor. Moanalua up 13-5. You're listening to OIA Girls Volleyball on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network.
Did you know that you can support Hawaii Pacific University athletics year-round? HPU family, friends, and fans help to support the department's competitive programs by making contributions to the annual fund. Your generous gifts go towards operational costs such as travel, equipment, scholarships, and more. By making a gift to the annual fund for HPU athletics, you're helping to provide the very best experience for more than 250 student athletes. Visit hpu.edu/giving to support the HPU Sharks today.
Great things come in threes, like the game-winning field goal, a hat trick, and Timmy T's Sandwich Shop, now with 3 locations: Kailua, the Moanalua Shopping Center, and the Kapahulu Shopping Center. Visit timmytees.com to skip the line and order online today.
You're listening to OIA Athletics on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network, 95.1 FM and AM 760. Brought to you by Hawaii Pacific Health.
Chaz Mihar, Kara McLean here courtside at Moanalua High School. Moanalua up here in set 3, 13-5 as we're tied a set apiece between Kalaheo. And Lee with back-to-back aces for Moanalua.
Lee, just a sophomore, she was actually a player that Coach Kabanting pulled up last year as a freshman because of her serve, and she was acing everyone on the varsity teams.
14-5. Serve is good. Keikaoha Vienna. Badgett with the dig down the line. Chase down from Queen. Free to cross. Here comes Kalaheo. Keikaoha Vienna again. Cross court and down. Side out kill for Kalaheo.
I really like what I've seen from Keikaoha Vienna after that first set. We talked about it, but she's got such an arm, and the height that she's hitting at actually goes right through the block perfectly, and she's able to find some open court.
6-14 here in set 3. Here's Lee with the serve. Badgett goes backside to grounds. Block back and down. Keikaoha Vienna alongside Dancer for the block.
Dancer, another player that's come alive after that first set. She's had some blocks and had some kills, and you can tell in her face that she's happy playing and she's confident out there.
7-14. Kearsley with another serve outside to Tang Silva, and she tools the block and out. Side out kill for Moanalua.
Sometimes, you know, that's all it takes. She took some off, really soft swing from Tang Silva, and the ball went down.
Parafanos Ta'amu will serve. 15-7. Jump float down the line. Outside push to Satele. Jada Satele. What a play. And she says, what a set.
Man, I am loving those fast outside sets as much as they are. It's so fun to watch. You don't always see that speed in high school, so I'm so impressed that Kalaheo has been able to put it together.
8 serving 15 as Keikaoha Vienna serves that one long. Set out point for Moanalua.
You know, Kalaheo's had some big plays in this third set, but they are down 8 right now, so you really can't afford to get so excited. Your serve kind of flies right through the court.
16 serving 8. Satele through the block and out. Point and another kill for Jada Satele.
I've really been impressed with both Sateles. They're able to get kills on both sides, right side and outside, and they're definitely making the biggest run for Kalaheo.
Wolf with the serve is good. Backside Kalama. Badgett is blocked back. Jazale Satele Fili alongside Schneck with the block for Kalaheo. 10 serving 16. As Wolf sends that long point Moanalua.
Again, big play followed up with a missed serve. It really hurts Kalaheo. All the momentum after that point is immediately lost.
17 serving 10. Fukumoto with the serve. Outside push. And getting it through the block. Jazale again for the kill.
Man, she is working hard tonight. I'm really impressed with her. We talked about her a lot, her and her sister, but great play, smart plays, and she's so little. It's actually kind of hard to time for the Moanalua blockers as well.
11 serving 17. Satele down the middle with the serve. Outside push to Queen. She tips it over as Kalaheo scrambling and frees it over. Here comes Moanalua. Middle attack. Oh, right tip shot from Fukumitsu for the side out kill. Point Moanalua.
That hurts. Kalaheo is doing everything they can, but that's a really smart tip. I think that shows Moanalua and how strong they are and how smart they are, that Kalaheo's all over the place and Moanalua still gets the point.
Badgett with another serve. Back set. Satele frees it across. Badgett outside Queen. Only had one blocker up and she took advantage of it. Another kill for Moanalua.
Yeah, you know, if Queen is going up, you got to get two in front of her. At least brace for the hit that's coming over.
19 serving 11. Badgett down the line. Overpass. Queen is there. And the set goes back to Queen. Block back. Off the net. Freed across. Here comes Kalaheo. Scrambling. Backside. Dancer gets it over. Badgett goes outside to Queen. Down the line.
You know, I think the speed of this game, it's sped up so much. First set was pretty slow, but now both teams getting back to the line fast. They're playing a lot faster, and it's a lot more exciting for everyone.
20 serving 11. Out of system. Satele gets it across. Badgett backside. Grounds. Cross court. Bump set. Dancer. Cross court. Badgett is there. Fukumoto goes backside to Grounds. Block back. They'll go to Tang Silva back row. And off of Wolf and down. Point for Moanalua.
You know what we saw in that second set was Moanalua kept swinging and eventually made the error. Now we're seeing Moanalua continue to swing and then getting the kill.
21 serving 11. Badgett down the middle. Satele with the dump and gets it. Point and side out kill for Kalaheo.
That's a smart play and a really great serve receive pass from McKenna Fergie.
12 serving 21. Jazale, Satele Fili to serve. Fukumoto with the pass. Badgett middle set, roll shot from Fukumitsu, and what a save from Kalaheo. Freed across. Middle again. Fukumitsu kind of just had enough of that one and got it through the net and the block and down on Kalaheo's side.
Again, those little plays, it's not pretty, but that's what earns you the points.
22 serving 12. Queen down the line. Outside set as Keiko Vienna gets it across. Moanalua scrambles, and the hustle from Badgett to get it to Tang Silva. What a play from Moanalua.
Yeah, Badgett looked like she slipped or something, was on the ground, but was able to make that assist. Really great play.
23-12, Queen down the line. Outside push, goes back to Keiko Vienna. What a dig from Badgett, forces an overpass. Back roll to Fili Fili, she's dug up. Outside Tang Silva, down the line and in. Point for Moanalua.
I'm loving the energy from the Moanalua fans right now. They're up a lot, just like they were in that first set, but I think after seeing them lose the second, the fans are even more invested, and I think they love to see their girls fighting out there.
Set point, 24 serving 12. Queen with the serve and gets the ace. As Moanalua takes set 3, 25-12, as they now go up 2-1 over Kalaheo. More to come from Moanalua here on Senior Night. You're listening to Girls Volleyball on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network.
I'm a pretty great multitasker. I can wash dishes and do laundry. I can roller skate while walking my dog. I can even order lunch while doing my homework. But I can't use my phone while driving. A distracted driver is one of the leading causes of death in the United States. So when it comes to driving, please, don't be a multitasker.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Did you know that you can support Hawaii Pacific University athletics year-round? HPU family, friends, and fans help to support the department's competitive programs by making contributions to the annual fund. Your generous gifts go towards operational costs such as travel, equipment, scholarships, and more. By making a gift to the annual fund for HPU athletics, you're helping to provide the very best experience for more than 250 student athletes. Visit hpu.edu/giving to support the HPU Sharks today.
You let him try violin because you love him. And if you love him that much, love him enough to make sure he's buckled up and in the back seat. Find out more at nhtsa.gov/the-right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
OIA Sports on HSRN is brought to you in part by Dio Electric Supply, Hawaii's premier lighting distributor and supplier, lighting up Hawaii since 1972. Chaz Mihar, Karen McLean here at Moanalua High School as Moanalua goes up 2-1 here over Kalaheo, 25-12, 23-25, and 25-12 in the third. And it's almost like polar opposite sets between 1, 2, and 3, as we saw more of the same from Moanalua like we saw in set 1, and Kalaheo had some plays here throughout that third set rather, but Moanalua just kind of came and gave it to Kalaheo in set 3.
Yeah, you know, I think that one actually hurts more for Kalaheo than that first set hurt. They were scrambling. They were touching so many balls, so many digs, great swings, and it just wasn't enough, not even close to enough in that third set. Whereas in the first set, they just really weren't playing their game. They were down a lot. So I think if I'm Kalaheo, I'm actually pretty worried right now because it almost looks like there's nothing they can really do to stop Moanalua. But Moanalua is such a force. Coach Kevin Mao from Kalaheo actually said this Moanalua team has got to be the best OIA team he's seen since he started coaching, which is such a big compliment, but again, it's so daunting to go against them. We definitely saw it in that third set. They were just dominating out there.
And earlier, before set number 3, we talked about how Moanalua was going to respond after that close set in set number 2. And, you know, like Moanalua has done all season long, seemed like they just stuck to their game plan, and they were able to pull away in set number 3 as we start set number 4. Satele with the serve. Outside to Queen, and oh my goodness, Queen. Cross-court kill and down, point for Moanalua.
Again, Queen's kills hurt. They're huge kills for Moanalua. Everyone's excited about it. It's quite a feat to see in here, actually, so I'm really impressed with how she's come out this entire match.
She's giving me Caitlin Alexander vibes from Hawaii on the outside. As Fukumoto with the serve and gets some pressure on the backside. Service ace for Moanalua.
Fukumoto, again, has also been really strong serving. And that first serve receive ball, she actually dove across the court in front of one of her other players to get that ball up. Perfect 3 pass, so really impressive from her as well.
2 serving 0 as backside as Fili gets it across. Queen on the outside tip shot. Satele is there and Fili hits it over on 2. Here comes Moanalua, backside. Badgett tips it. Wolf is there. Outside push and block back. Badgett alongside Fukumitsu.
Again, another one of those plays where they're all over the court. They finally got those tips up that were dropping before, and then a huge block. And what can you do, really? It's so frustrating for Kalaheo.
And this is where I think Coach Alan Kabanting and his staff talked about, you know what? We're going to have Kalaheo, somebody else, beat us. As now I think they're doing a double man block all the time on Jezale Satele Fili, and that's causing her to have limited shots. 3 serving 0 and the push over. Here comes Moanalua. Middle attack, Fukumitsu off of golf and can't get it over. Point for Moanalua.
So many players have had great games tonight for Moanalua. Really everyone I'm looking at on the court right now has had their moment to shine. And when you're playing a team where every single player is good, it's hard to find that hole and figure out where you can score a point.
Fukumoto, 4 serving run. Backside as Satele Fili gets it through the double block and down. Side out kill for Kalaheo.
It's a great swing for Jazley. We've said her name a lot tonight. She's been super strong, figured out a way to either get through the block or tool them to earn a point.
1 serving 4. It's Kalaheo on the serve. Jump float down the line. Queen with the pass. And quick middle from Fukumitsu. That's dug up. Outside to Keikaoha Vienna. And she tools it off the block and down. Moanalua wanted a antenna hit, but they're not going to get it. Point, Kalaheo. 2 serving 4. And this one goes long from Fili. Set out point Moanalua.
Moanalua lucky on that one. There's a little bit of a miscommunication and the ball just dropped, but just happened to be a hair out of bounds.
5 serving 2. Badgett short serve. Service ace for Moanalua.
Really impressed with Badgett. She's made some great plays tonight, but she also has great energy on the court. Always has a smile on her face. Really great game from her.
6 serving 2. Pass is good. Outside set to Keiko Vienna. She's dug up in the back row. Queen through the double block and down. Point for Moanalua.
That's a great dig from Journey Ting Silva in the middle back for Moanalua. She's jumping up and down after the kill from Queen on that one. So I like how each player really supports each other on that team.
Kalama down the middle. Nice pass. Outside push. Keiko Vienna through the block. Pancake save from Queen, but Moanalua couldn't get it across. Side out kill for Kalaheo.
We're nearing that 10-point for Moanalua. I think Kalaheo really has to push right now, hold Moanalua, because they don't have another set to get back.
Bella Lizama, the new libero for Kalaheo, checks in as she started set number 4, as this one serves long, as point will go to Moanalua.
Haven't seen much from Lizama tonight. Now a missed serve from her. I'm interested to see why they made that libero switch.
So outside attack as Keikaoha Vienna hits that one off the block and out. Point Kalaheo. So 4 serving 8 as Kira Wolf, the libero that played the other 3 sets, is on the side. I don't see any sort of injury status from her. So maybe Coach Mao is maybe trying to change things up here and try to see what Lizama can bring here for his team.
Yeah, definitely. I think we've seen a lot of good plays from the starting libero, Kira Wolf. She's out now, but she played so well in those other sets. But again, Kalaheo lost 12-25. So I think if I'm Coach Kevin Mao, I'm just trying to figure out what will help. It looks like the next libero, Bella Lizama, actually has a really good energy out there. So maybe she'll hype her team up and figure out what needs to happen. Because, again, like we mentioned, Moanalua is so strong. And right now it's not looking great for Kalaheo.
So now Coach Mao is getting some confirmation from the bottom refs. So now the serve from Kearsley is good. Tang Silva on the attack. Oh, what a save from Fili. Free to cross from Satele. Middle attack, Fukumitsu, tip job works. And she tips it right in front of Kearsley for the kill.
Again, I've been saying it all night, but all out plays from Kalaheo, and they just can't convert.
And now checking in is defensive specialist Casino. 9 serving 4 here in set number 4. Down the line. Scramble play from Kalaheo, free to cross. Queen, Badgett, Felici. As she hits that one into the net, point for Kalaheo.
A little ambitious on that set, but you might as well try it. We're about to enter playoffs, the OIA championships, and I think Moanalua wants to see what works for them. So, you know, if I'm Badgett, just try out the 3. It really couldn't hurt at this point, and maybe they'll add that to their arsenal going into these championship games.
5 serving 9 as Keikao Vienna jump serve is good. Outside set, Tang Silva, block back. Fukumoto, out of system. Tang Silva again, down the middle. Outside push as Jazalyn Satele Fili tools the block and out. Side out kill, Kalaheo.
Again, Jazley is the one that's figuring out how to make it work on the Kalaheo side. She's playing her heart out. She's digging every single ball and then finding out a way to get a kill.
6 serving 9. Chase down from Badgett. Queen rolls it over. Here comes Kalaheo as Satele frees it over. Out of system now is Moanalua. Tang Silva on the outside, off the block, free to cross. Moanalua again, backside, Queen. Oh, Queen from the back row gets another kill for Moanalua.
Man, that is just so fun to watch. Huge swing, back row attack at that. You know, Moanalua currently number 2 in the state in the rankings, and traditionally the OIA teams do struggle with ILH, but I really think that this Moanalua team will make a run. I'm excited to see how they do in the OIA championship tournament, but I think they're going to be making a run in the state tournament this year.
10 serving 6, Perifanos to Amo, cross court. Backside, Satele. As she hits that one long, point for Moanalua.
We're getting closer here from Moanalua. I think they can taste it on their side, and Kalaheo's getting a little bit discouraged on theirs.
11 serving 6 to Amu. Outside set goes to Fili. She's dug up from Queen. Tang Silva on the attack on the outside and gets the kill off of Lizama, and down point Moanalua.
Again, we have Jazley on the floor going after it. Man, she's just had quite the game. We've talked about her. I know I've said it, but I'm just really impressed with the heart she's shown.
Perifanos with the serve. Outside, Jazale is going to be blocked back as Badgett and Felici is right there to deny access.
Badgett is another fun player to watch. She gets so excited. She's a setter and then hits in the front row, but she's equally excited for herself as she is for all her other teammates.
13 serving 6. Oh, middle attack. And they're going to call a touch on the Moanalua block. Side out kill for Jada Satele.
And And that's Kalaheo again, trying to figure out what works. We have Jada normally on the right side, wet and hit on the middle on that one. Luckily was able to find the kill.
Sage Pretzer will serve down the middle. Carfanos backside, Tang Silva. Nice dig from Pretzer. And block back is Satele. Oh, what a save from Schneck. Here comes Moanalua on the attack. Badgett roll shot. Wow, what a play from Kalama Badgett with the off speed.
Absolutely. Again, like I mentioned, another fun player to watch. That was a high-intensity rally. The balls are flying back and forth, so really smart from her to take some off and find that tip or roll shot that's been working all game.
14 serving 7. Tang Silva to serve. Outside set and tip from Fili Fili. Moanalua scrambles, frees it over. Here comes Kalaheo. Fili Fili down the line. Scrambling again is Fukumoto. Frees across. Here comes Kalaheo. Outside. Into the antenna. Point Moanalua. Talk about the defense for Moanalua.
Absolutely. Moanalua is strong on all fronts. There's a lot of people that came out to see their senior night tonight. A lot of people backing them. And I think they can also feel that this could be a championship team.
Tang Silva. Jump float. Down the middle. Back set. Satele block back and down. Queen is there alongside Felici. Point Moanalua.
Oh yeah, that's one where that vertical and that reach from Queen really is working for them.
Timeout on the floor from Kalaheo. We'll step aside. You're listening to OIA Girls Volleyball on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network. Down the middle, the fountain tight pass. Tolentino hits it over. Outside push to Phillips, off the block and down. And Wailua goes back to back. And your champions in for Division 2.
The OIA lives here. Relive the winning moments and listen to games on demand. Go to hawaiisportsradio.com and click on the OIA Sports tab.
Out here in the middle of these acres, it can feel like you're the only person on Earth. That's how it feels when you're struggling with your mental health. But you don't have to feel alone. Find more information at loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
OIA Athletics on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network, 95.1 FM and AM 760.
Chaz Mihar, Karen McLean back here at Moanalua. 16-7 here in set number 4. Make sure you stay tuned at the end of the game for Timmy T's Grinders of the Game. Kara will have that for us at the conclusion of this match. A lot of players that you could choose from here as Moanalua gets the point on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a tough one for me tonight, but that's a good problem to have.
17-7. Tang Silva serves it long. Side out point for Kalaheo. And if Kalaheo is going to have any slight of chance in this one, right now is a time that they're going to have to start piecing things together here in set number 4. Satele to serve. 8 serving 17. Cross court. Carfanos outside to Queen. Oh my goodness, Queen! And she just is smiling.
I know.
Just casually.
With her purple shoes and her purple knee pads. She looks very nice, but man, she hits the ball pretty hard.
Fukumoto to serve. 18 serving 8. Backside. Fili Fili. Oh, what a play. As Jazale able to tip it and tool the block for the side out kill.
Yeah, that's really smart from Jazale. We just saw on the right side, Queen's reach was so long that she actually blocked the last tip. Now that one, she recognized that and instead used the hands instead of trying to avoid them.
As Moanalua wiping up some sweat on the court. I mean, we talked about just the experience, the volleyball experience on both of these squads. Even some young talent coming up on both sides. So the future of both of these programs are looking very, very exciting. The serve down the line from Fili Fili is good. Out of system. Tang Silva with the tip from the back row. Doesn't get it. Side out, or point rather, for Kalaheo.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Chaz, both teams are really strong, really experienced players. They're playing club. And I think this has got to be one of the most exciting high school games I've ever watched. Even though, you know, Moanalua is winning by a lot, there's a lot of excitement on both sides.
So here's Queen on the outside. Is dug up by Keiko Vienna. Back row attack. And she gets the kill. Gisele Satele Fili Fili from the back row.
Again, really impressive. Both of them tonight, Jazale and Jada, have played such an incredible game. Jada with a triple-double on the night because she's setting in the back row, hitting in the front row. Really impressed from both of them.
Jazale serving 11, serving 18. Back set to Badgett, and Badgett down the line. Another hard one on the kill.
Badgett as well sets in the back row, hits in the front row, and has quite the arm on her.
19 serving 11. Badgett serves down the line. Outside set. And Keika Oha Vienna gets it through the double block and down. Side out kill for Kalaheo.
Keika Oha Vienna, another player we've talked about a lot tonight on the Kalaheo side. She shined a lot when they won that second set. And again, she's really key if Kalaheo is going to get back into the game.
12 serving 9, and Lizama gets the ace and celebrates with her team on that one.
Yeah, a lot of excitement from Lizama. We were wondering what her addition was to be subbed in this fourth set, but that energy right there is what we're seeing.
13 serving 19. Badgett outside to ground. Scramble play from Kalaheo, but just not enough on that one. Nice effort, but point goes to Moanalua.
You know, Coach Kevin Miles on his feet, he's clapping. You could tell when we talked to him, he's so proud of his team, and we still see it here tonight, even though they're down. It's his first season as a coach, and I think there's a lot of excitement that comes from him and how he's run his team so far.
So Badgett will set it on the outside. Tang Silva block back. Queen lays out. Grounds on the backside. Down balls it over. Satele goes outside. Keiko Vienna. Oh! Grounds and Fukumitsu. I think majority of that was Sophia Grounds.
Yeah, that is quite the combo, though, blocking. They've had a lot of blocks tonight. Sophia Grounds obviously huge up there, but you can tell they really got a connection.
21 serving 13. Kalaheo on the attack. Zanzer with the hit, and she sends that one long. Point for Moanalua.
It's like it might be over for Kalaheo tonight. You know, they fought really hard. Set's almost over, but Moanalua, again, quite a team. These seniors are coming out. They know it's their last year playing for their school, and they're showing us how much they've grown since they've been at Moanalua.
22 serving 13. Queen with the serve. Out of system roll shot. Grounds is there. Outside push from Ramones. Tipped over from Tang Silva. Out of system. Oh, what a dig from Queen. But play is going to be stopped as there's a net violation called. Point for Kalaheo.
Looks like Moanalua, they're getting their whole bench in, which is really exciting. Again, the crowd cheering on Zaria Queen as she subs out in this senior night match. She's played quite a game. Journey Tang Silva as well. You can hear the crowd. Everyone's really excited. So just a fun atmosphere to be in here tonight.
22 serving 14. As Kearsley will serve. As now Coach Kabanting is meeting with Shelly Molina, the bottom ref. Oh, I think it was to get the captain.
Yeah, so many subs. They need a new captain in there.
14 serving 22, set 4. Kearsley down the middle. Set in the middle, tip from Fukumitsu. Out of system, down ball over from Kalaheo. Middle set, Fukumitsu tips it again. And they'll go backside to Satele. Block back and down. as right there was Sayazan on the block as she comes in.
Another exciting one, you know. She just came in and got a big block. That shows how deep that Moanalua bench. But again, so many cheers for every single person. You can tell this team is so bonded, and it's going to be a real bummer when these seniors graduate.
Sienna Lee to serve off the cable and down. Service ace for Moanalua. As Ayana Benavides will sub in. As Moanalua rises here for Aloha Ball on senior night. Sienna Lee will serve for Aloha Ball and for the seniors. 24-14. Cross court, nice pass. Outside, Satele off the block and down. Point for Kalaheo.
That's another kill for Jada out there. You know, Kalaheo has got to be proud of how they played, you know. Game's not over, and there's a lot of big kills going on out there.
As actually on the outside was Kate Kaoha Vienna with the kill. And she will head to the back row to serve. Still Aloha Ball, 15 serving 24. Nice pass from Fukumoto. Backside from Sayazan. She just gets it over. Nice dig. Here comes Moanalua outside. Benavides goes cross court and down. And Moanalua goes a perfect 10-0 in the regular season and gets a victory here on senior night. 3-1 victory over Kalaheo. 25-12, 23-25, 25-12, and 25-15 in the fourth. When we come back for the post-game show, we'll have the Timmy T's grinders of the game and some stats for you right here at Moanalua High School. You're listening to OIA Girls Volleyball on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network.
Great things come in threes, like the game-winning field goal, a hat trick, and Timmy T's Sandwich Shop, now with 3 locations: Kailua, the Moanalua Shopping Center, and the Kapahulu Shopping Center. Visit TimmyTees.com to skip the line and order online today.
Here's Dr. Jamie Fukui with a health tip from Hawaii Pacific Health.
When it comes to breast cancer, early detection could save your life. That's why it's recommended all women get a mammogram every year, starting at age 40, or younger if there's a history of breast cancer in your family. Schedule your mammogram today at one of our medical centers or clinics. Women who get a mammogram in October will receive a special gift while supplies last.
Online scheduling is easy at hawaiipacifichealth.org/mammogram.
No matter where you live, work, worship, or go to school on the island of Oahu, Ko'olau FCU wants you to join today.
What about here?
Yep.
Or here?
Yes, there too.
And over here?
You got it. If you live, work, worship, or go to school on the island of Oahu, you can join Ko'olau FCU today and discover the credit union difference. Visit ko'olaufcu.org for more info. Ko'olau Federal Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
This is your home for Dallas Cowboys football. Hi, this is Jerry Recco. Join us all season long as the Cowboys look to defend their NFC East title and work their way towards Super Bowl 59. We'll bring you all the exciting NFL action each week. Dallas Cowboys football can be heard right here
on Hawaii Sports Radio Network, 95.1 FM and AM 760.
Brought to you by Ko'olau Federal Credit Union. No matter where on Oahu you stay, you can join Ko'olau FCU today.
Go Cowboys!
Dial Electric Supply is Hawaii's premier lighting distributor and supplier, serving commercial and retail customers alike. Located at 2240 Kalua Opalena Street, Dial Electric's expanded retail showroom features one of the largest selections of lighting fixtures, fans, and smart home lighting solutions. Schedule an appointment with one of their design experts to create a home lighting design that you will enjoy for many years to come. Visit dialelectricsupply.com or give them a call at 808-845-7811.
Sports allow us to play, learn, and grow. But there's something more important than victory. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we believe every athlete deserves to be safe. Safe from abuse and misconduct on and off the field. We equip athletes, parents, coaches, and others with the right education to recognize, prevent, and respond to harmful behavior. Join the movement to champion respect and end abuse at uscenterforsafesport.org.
Great things come in threes, like the game-winning field goal, a hat trick, and Timmy T's Sandwich Shop, now with 3 locations: Kailua, the Moanalua Shopping Center, and the Kapahulu Shopping Center. Visit TimmyTees.com to skip the line and order online today.
Your brand new home for OIA Athletics, KGU AM, K236CR. Honolulu is the Hawaii Sports Radio Network on 95.1 FM and AM 760.
Hawaii Sports Radio Network is proud to be the exclusive radio home of OIA Sports. Visit hawaiisportsradio.com and click on the OIA Sports tab for broadcast updates, game on demands, photos, and more. Welcome back to Moanalua High School. Chaz Mihara and Kara McLean here courtside for the post-game show as Moanalua goes 10-0 in the regular season as they defeat Kalaheo tonight on senior night, 25-12, 23-25, 25-12, and 25-15 in the fourth. Kara, before we hit some of our stats and our grinders of the game, let's get your initial thoughts of the match for both teams, Kalaheo and Moanalua.
Yeah, set aside the score tonight, this was quite the game. If you look at the score, it doesn't look like Kalaheo did too much. Moanalua won. Yes, they won a set, but other ones were a blowout. But that is not what we saw here tonight. Kalaheo fought. They had some incredible plays, some incredible pursuit plays. When we were talking to both coaches, both Coach Kamanting and Coach Mao, before the game, I felt like there was so much gratitude on both sides. They were so grateful to be coaching this team or these teams, so grateful for their players, and just happy to be out here. And I think we saw that in their coaching styles as well as how the girls worked with each other on both sides of the court. So I think that was just an incredible game. Yes, Moanalua is such a great team. I'm excited to see what they do for the rest of the year, but really strong on both sides. And I think it was just one where every person in here was happy to be here tonight.
I 100% back you up and agree with you on that one. This was an exciting, just volleyball in general. Both of these teams did a great job on doing their type of play, and I think Kalaheo has a lot to be proud of as going up against the number 2 team in the state in Moanalua. And I think for Moanalua, they kind of proved not only to everybody else, but proved to themselves that we're a good team. We're number 2 in the state, and we came out to prove it here tonight. And 10-0 on the regular season, that's a big accomplishment, as there's a lot of good teams in the OIA. But Moanalua goes 10-0 here tonight on the victory over Kalaheo. Let's give you some final stats before we head to our Timmy T's grinders of the game. First for Kalaheo, Jada Satele Fili finished with 12 kills, 14 assists, and 14 digs, so a triple-double for her tonight. And Journey Keloa Vienna, 11 kills on 2 digs. Jazale Satele Fili, 10 kills, 2 assists, and 4 digs on the night, so double-double for her. Lauren Dancer with 2 kills. And Kearsley, the setter, Brookie Kearsley, with 15 assists and 6 digs on the night. Moanalua final stats, Zaria Queen, 16 kills, 2 aces, and 6 digs. Journey Tang Silva with 13 kills and 13 digs. Kyla Kalama Badgett, 8 kills, 2 aces, 20 assists, and 9 digs. Chloe Fukumitsu in the middle with 4 kills. Sophia Grounds with 3 kills. Talia Lani Melendez Siaki with 2 kills, as she was the other middle. And Ta'amu Parafanos with 21 assists, 4 digs, and 3 aces. And that is your final stats for both teams. And now I'm going to send it over to Kara, as make sure you elevate your next team event with Timmy T's. Visit TimmyTees.com to pre-order sandwich trays, cookie platters, and pickle buckets, as we are now going to talk about our Timmy T's grinder of the game. Kara, who did you pick for our grinder of the game?
I said this early on that it was going to be a tough one for me to pick. There were so many players on both teams that had standout games. I mentioned their names a lot, but tonight my Timmy T's grinder player of the game goes to Zaria Queen, senior outside hitter from Moanalua. You know, yes, everyone had some kills tonight, but hers were just something different. 16 kills on the night, and almost every single one was just such a powerful swing that there was no way that Kalaheo was even getting near that ball. And that's something you don't always see in high school. I'm really excited to see how she does for the rest of the season, as well as college, headed to Stanford, but really impressed with her play tonight. And yeah, Timmy T's grinder of the game goes to Zaria Queen.
Well, congratulations to Zaria on that and being our grinders of the game, and also to all the seniors. As from everyone here from Hawaii Sports Radio Network, we want to wish all the senior athletes congratulations on a great season. And OIA girls volleyball is not POW yet, as we just finished the regular season, and we'll get ready pretty soon to have the OIA championship coming up for Division 2 and Division 1. We'll have that coverage for you right here on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network. So let's go ahead and hear your final thoughts, Kara, as we are wrapping up here tonight.
I think both teams, Moanalua will enjoy tonight. It's their senior night, but they're looking to the next. Sorry, there's some senior fun. Made me laugh a little bit out here, but both teams are looking to the next. It's the postseason, and this is when you gotta work. You have to win that tournament. But it's just been a lot of fun here tonight. I think, like I mentioned, everyone's grateful, even though, yes, Moanalua did win with some power tonight. Just a great match.
And that's going to wrap us up here tonight on senior night, as Moanalua sends their seniors off with a victory 25-12, 23-25, 25-12, and 25-15 in the fourth. For Paul Brecht in our studios, Michael Lascaro, and for Kara, and I'm Chaz Mihar. Sorry, I thrown off my momentum.
Forgot my
there.
name.
I did for a moment. For Kara McQueen, Kara McQueen. Oh, see, I'm all flustered now. I'm so sorry. Kara McQueen. No. I'm sorry, getting all my names mixed up. Thank you, Kara, for all of your hard work. I'm Chaz Mihara signing off from Moanalua High School. We'll come back for some OIA playoffs coming up in the next couple of days. Chaz Mihara signing off from Moanalua. Until next time, good night and aloha.
You've been listening to a special presentation of OIA Girls Volleyball on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network, presented by Timmy T's Sandwich Shop, and brought to you by Hawaii Pacific Health and Dial Electric Supply. This broadcast was made possible thanks to the following: play-by-play announcers Chaz Mihara and Kara McLean, on-site engineer and photographer Michael Lascaro, and in-studio producer Paul Brecht. We now return you to regularly scheduled programming on the Hawaii Sports Radio Network, 95.1 FM and AM 760, and Hawaii Sports